Hello YouTube. Yes, today I'm going to be trying some spicy crisps. Fire Eaters, they're called, so that sounds very crisp. So I knew it said it on there somewhere, Fire Eaters. Two different flavours, yeah, so that sounds very well hot, which is obviously the idea. They're from Seabrooks. I usually like Seabrooks crisps. These are the ridge type ones. They also do non-ridge ones. Yeah, I like Seabrooks usually. They use cheese and onion, I think is probably my favourite flavour. They do a really nice cheese and onion. Yeah, I've not seen these before. Have a quick look what it says on the back. It says, "Dare you eat the heat?" Very good. "We live in confusing times when hot things are cool and cool things are hot." Okay then. Well, at Seabrooks, we have a more straightforward view of things. Hot crisps simply aren't as hot as they should be. Now, on that point, I can take quite a bit of spice, and I would tend to agree with that. These crisps that claim that they're hot, I'm like, yeah, they're hot, but they're not. They're putting all warnings and stuff on them and making it sound like really, really hot, and I'm like, no, it doesn't live up to. What I will say is, however, some crisps can generally be really, really hot, and probably going to be the case with these. I've got a feeling. If you can't take heat, probably keep away from these. There have been a few stories I've read where I don't know, it might be like those Dorito ones where they were roulette and you could get a really extremely hot one. And some people literally got ill from having one. I think in rare occasions and these type of crisps even died. So if you can't do hot stuff, if you don't have a good reaction to them, don't be playing around with them. But when I was younger, I couldn't really take hot food that much. And as I got older, I think I got to about 25, I began to take more heat. You know, I still wouldn't order Vindaloo maybe. But I can have quite a lot of heat. So we'll see though, maybe these will be my limit. So where do we get up to? Oh yeah. And that's where Seabrook Fire Eaters come in. At last, a crisp that truly packs a punch and satisfies the growing army of heat lovers. I didn't know that was a growing army, but okay. Not arranged for the faint-hearted, just what I was saying, but one that allows enthusiasts and experimenters everywhere to truly savour the flavour of the fire. So they are going bold with their claims. So if these aren't really, really hot, it's going to be disappointing. Smoking hot. Right, so these ones have a 4 out of 5 chili rating. I don't think that's equal to the Schofield rating or anything, but this is the Seabrook rating. So these are smoky hot, smokehouse cayenne flavour. Now I like cayenne flavour things, so that's interesting. What I want from these crisps though is not just the heat. I want to be able to taste nice flavour. I'm not interested in just getting heat for the sake of heat. There needs to be a nice flavour to back it up. So yeah, they've rated it 4 chilies out of 5, and they've said hot enough to challenge, but with a subtle wood smoked barbecue flavour. So it's hard to read the writing on the background. Barbecue flavour to add real flavour and depth to the spice. This ridge cut crisp will challenge and educate the untrained palate with its exciting blend of hot and smoke. Have a cool drink to hand to help you maintain your equilibrium. I know I didn't say that right. You weren't going to say that right. I'm sure you know what word I'm trying to say. And pace yourself. Remember, it's a sharing bag, not the ultimate individual test challenge. So what they're saying is there, don't wolf this all down in one go. Because if one is super hot, imagine what the whole packet would be like. Right, so we'll start with these then. The Smokehouse Cayenne flavour. I have a hot drink. I mean, I have a cold drink rather on the side. You're supposed to have milk with something spicy, so I've gone for milk. Right, so let's see what it smells like. Not much really coming off there. A little bit peppery, but very standard for spicy crisps. Yeah, it's like a peppery, spicy smell. I was going to say spicy smell. Well, let's try. Like a paprika maybe. Smoky taste. Peppery, yep, heat's coming in now. Yeah, there's a bit of heat at the back of my throat. I'm not going to say anything for straight away though. I'm not going to give a verdict because sometimes it kicks in a bit after. So just wait a little bit of time. Yeah, there is a kick at the back of my throat, definitely. It's a fairly strong one. It is strong, but I've had this kind of strength before. Yeah, if you're not into spices, you would find it sorry, if you're not into heat, like too much heat, you would probably find it too much. If you can handle a fair bit of heat, you'll probably be all right with this. See, I've only eaten a bit of a crisp. I'm sure if you have more, you know, you'll start to feel it a bit more. I'm at least going to finish this crisp. So. So, I mean, they're nice, thick, rich cut crisps, like Seabrooks usually are. Like they usually are nice quality, but there's nothing special about the flavour. I mean, they're supposed to be smoky house cayenne. Yeah, there is a smoky taste. It's nice, and there's a cayenne taste. It's nice. Actually, I'm getting a bit of a cayenne taste a bit more now. I like that. Yeah, I feel like I've tasted this flavour many times before. It might not be called smokehouse cayenne, but I've definitely had a similar flavour. It's nice. It really is nice, but nothing too special. That's what I would say. And the heat is strong, but it's not like, you know, you can see I'm not sweating ridiculously. It's just hot. It's just hot. So yeah, fine. I'm gonna take a drink because I want to just refresh my palate for the next flavour. Right. So, spill any down me. Now, these ones are a little bit different. So they are scorching hot Trinidad scorpion chili. Now, am I right in thinking that scorpion chili is one of the hottest chilies on the Schofield rating? I'm pretty sure it is. Somebody I'm sure will be able to tell me if I'm wrong about that. But these are supposed to be extremely hot because these have a 5 chili rating, and these ones, unlike the other one, have a warning extreme heat. So they're packing out a warning now. So let's go down to the thing and see what they say with the ratings. So yeah, 5 chilies. There's hot and there's hot. Then sorry, I wish if they'd done white on the black background, I always find that hard to read. Then there's Trinidad Scorpion Chili Heat. Well named because they pack a real sting in their tail, which will challenge even the most ardent chili lovers' tongue. And will challenge even the most ardent chili lovers' tongue, and in a way that no crisp has challenged it before. Best have a glass of milk and a towel on one side to maintain your cool. I've got the milk. I'm quite near the bathroom if I need a towel. And pace yourself. Remember, it's a sharing bag, not the ultimate individual heat challenge. Right, well, I just need to shift over. I'm going to prepare these and we shall see. So I'm just going to slightly alter the camera there because I'm having focusing issues for some reason. Right, maybe the camera can't take the heat. Right, so I'm just going to sort of do it like this. Okay, here we go then. Come on then. All these flames, let's see. Let's see what they smell like first. Smell pretty much like the other ones, even though they're completely different flavour. Yeah, it's just sort of a standard spicy chilli smell. Let's try them. Get ready. I watch my expression carefully and you'll see how hot they are or not. Well, for a minute there was no heat at all. It's starting to come through now. That's the thing with like crisps, they don't come through straight away, the heat. And just when you're eating hot stuff in general, like curries, at first you're like, oh, this ain't that hot, and then it starts to come through. Right, I'm still waiting on the heat to come through on this one. I feel like it's taking longer than the last one for the heat to come. Well, while we're waiting for that, the flavour wise, yeah, you know what, it's nice. It's a chili taste. It's just a chili taste, but it's nothing special. I really have tried this kind of flavour quite a lot of times before. Flavour wise, they're nice, but nothing unique. But they're tasty and they're nice crisps, like they're nice sort of quality crisps. I don't believe this. I'm generally not just saying this, but these ones seem to have less heat than the last ones. I'm going to have to try another one because surely by now the heat would have kicked in. These are the ones where they're making all the claims like, oh, warning, warning. Right, look, big one now. Okay, so if this doesn't kick off heat, I'm getting a little bit of heat, I am, but I can't say it's any more than the last one. So maybe you need to eat quite a few, but not normally. I mean, with the first one, I got the heat straight away. It is there, but it's not quite as bold as I thought it was going to be with all the claims. Hmm. 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 They're fine. They're nice. There is heat at the back of my throat. It's not extreme for me. That's not anything too extreme. There's, you know, a constant heat at the back of my throat, but I can't say that the second one felt any more hot than the first one. So that's me personally. Would I recommend them then based on that? If you want something with a bit of heat, yeah, I can recommend them. They're nice. I'm feeling the heat a bit stronger now, a little bit stronger. So it's taken a bit of time to get through. Yeah, I mean that's probably as strong as it's going to get now. I feel like there's an increase in the back of my throat with the heat just then. But yeah, it is hot, but you know, for me it's bearable. But if you didn't like heat, yeah, keep well away. Um, they've got a nice taste. Both packets have got a nice taste. I would say I prefer the flavour of the first ones, slightly more depth with the cayenne taste and the smoky taste. These just, they taste nice. You're just really tasting the chili. They both taste nice. The crisps are both good quality. But nothing amazingly special. And for me, not an amazingly bold amount of heat like the claims. So to wrap it up, yeah, they're all right. I'd recommend them, giving them a go if you're into heat and especially spicy crisps, but they're nothing too special.